Be me 24. Graduated sociology major, full-time feminist blogger. Wrote essays about gender inequality, workplace bias, the patriarchy. Felt unstoppable, righteous. But deep down, I wanted to prove something. Prove that men had it easy. Prove that equality was one-sided. Decided to conduct an experiment. Made a fake identity, Eli Martin. Borrowed my cousin's photo. Created a new resume. Applied to jobs under that name. Suddenly, responses flooded in. Companies that ghosted me as Ella called Eli back within a day. I laughed. Felt justified. See? I was right. Got hired as a logistics coordinator in a mid-sized firm. First week, everything felt off. Men greeted each other with nods, jokes. No hugs, no warmth. Everyone trying to outdo each other. Felt like tension lived in the air. Even silence felt competitive. Tried to join lunch conversations. They'd talk about cars, sports, promotions. If I tried to shift it to emotions or fairness, they'd glance at me, confused. Then one said, "You're weird, man." I laughed awkwardly. But inside, I felt small. Wasn't used to this kind of invisibility. As a woman, I was sometimes ignored, yes. But this was different. This was isolation without insult. They didn't see each other either. Just coworkers trying to not look weak. One night, stayed late. Saw my manager staring at the computer. Looked tired. Asked if he was okay. He said, "Yeah, just Bill's family, you know. Gotta keep going." He didn't look at me. Just rubbed his face and muttered, "Can't afford to slow down." Something twisted inside me. I'd never heard exhaustion sound that lonely. Next day, coworker joked about quitting. Everyone laughed. Manager snapped, "You think anyone else is paying your rent?" Room went quiet. I realized men weren't free either. They were trapped in strength, caged by expectations. No one told them they could rest. Weeks went by. People stopped trying to talk to me beyond work. One girl in accounting tried to flirt. But when I didn't flirt back, she called me arrogant. Another coworker called me boring. I started to feel what men described online. Not anger, not privilege, but pressure. Constant, heavy pressure. My blog readers asked where I went. Didn't know how to explain. How could I tell them I was learning what we'd all missed? One day at lunch, a guy told me, "Eli, you're too quiet. You gotta show confidence if you want respect." I asked, "And if I don't?" He said, "Then they'll eat you alive." I laughed nervously. But later, in the bathroom, I looked at my reflection. I didn't look like a feminist anymore. I looked like someone carrying something invisible and heavy. 2 months in, I cracked. Came home, ripped off the fake ID tag, stared at my face in the mirror. For the first time, I didn't feel powerful. I felt understanding. The world wasn't fair, not to women, not to men. We just carried our cages differently. Wrote my final blog post that night. Maybe equality starts with empathy, not accusation. Published it anonymously. Woke up to thousands of shares. People arguing, agreeing, fighting, but finally talking. Quit the job. Went back as Ella. Applied again, under my real name. Less responses this time, but the one that came felt honest. New job, smaller company. Female manager. Balanced team. Noticed she treated everyone with calm fairness. Didn't preach equality, she lived it. Realized that's what I wanted to be. Months later, walking home, saw a man sitting alone outside a cafe, head in hands. Something about it hit me. We fight each other so much. We forget we're on the same side. Just trying to be seen, respected, loved. Smiled to myself. Whispered, "I get it now." And maybe for the first time, that felt like real feminism.